Good morning, Calvary Baptist. This is our first video for our kind of video series for Holy Week. The purpose of this is to help us just set our minds and our hearts on Christ and what He had come to do for us, to die on the cross and to rise again 3 days later. And so the focus of our goal is just to... Good morning, Calvary Baptist Church. This is our first video for our Holy Week series. The goal of these videos is to help us set our minds and our hearts on who Christ is and what He has done for us on the cross and in His resurrection. And then also to get us to think about not only what He did for us, but what He did for others and how we can pray for others who do not yet know Christ. The way these videos are going to work is I'll open up with a brief introduction. Then we will share a clip from a video that another church made. The focus of these videos is hands as it goes through different Bible stories, just to remind us of our responsibility, our works, our efforts, things that we have to take ownership for. And so this first video deals with Adam and Eve in the garden. Watch, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so that video was of Adam and Eve eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the one tree that God had called them or commanded them not to eat from. They gave in to temptation. They gave in to the lies of the evil one, the lies of Satan, and they broke God's one commandment that they had. Because of that, what was once a close relationship with them and God was now separation. They were removed from the garden. And it's a picture for us to remember that we are all sinners. Because of our sin, we are naturally separated from God. And we desperately needed God to send His Son to die on the cross, to pay our penalty. Because when Jesus Christ died on the cross, when He took our punishment, our shame, our guilt, our sin upon Himself, the Bible tells us that in that transaction, He also clothes us with His righteousness when we place our faith and trust in Him. So where there was once separation and animosity and hostility between us and God, now there's adoption and there is friendship. And so without Jesus Christ, without the cross, without the resurrection, we would still be separated from God. And so as we start off this Holy Week, let us remember that Jesus Christ came because we desperately needed Him. And God loved us so much that in our desperation, He gave us the one thing that we needed and we definitely could not do on our own.